Hey y'all, go turn this down. I just kind of felt like I should do something of this nature this evening. Hey, welcome in. This is kind of a really impromptu thing. It's probably that no one will ever see this, so that's great if you do. Let me know what you think of it. Um, I was gonna. I've been writing a song for the last about 2 hours. And I wanted to share it with you because I'm about ready to take it into production. I want to polish it up a little bit. And if you guys know anything at all about songwriting, you know it's not always the easiest thing for some of us. And I'm certainly no exception. I found the quote unquote perfect music to it thanks to Suno. Depending on how you feel about that, that's fine. That's your opinion. I use it to get ideas, and I like what it gives me sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes it makes me feel things that I wouldn't have ordinarily felt, and I get very emotional, and I like it, or it's subjective, is what I'm saying. And I happen to like it most of the time. Sometimes it's just not that great. I mean, I'll be honest, unless you write your own stuff, pretty much it's kind of yeah. But at any rate, it's been a really shitty day, and I started out writing this song, and it turned into something that I hadn't anticipated. So hold on for a second. Let me share with you. Uh, yeah, stop sharing. Oops. Okay, now my thing's all messed up. So all right, yeah, let's do this. So I hope that you guys can see this okay. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to try to anyways. And welcome to my Suno. And I really hope that this comes out okay, because I can't see my screen thingy. There it is. Yeah, it looks all right. So welcome in, you guys, and here's my song. I had the day from hell today due to work. So as far as writing things, I know about. I was feeling pretty low when I started to write this, and I got this idea this morning. I woke up at 4 o'clock, and this little kind of catchphrase kind of stuck in my head, and I don't know where it came from. So I woke up and I got this little rhyme in my head, and it was like, I should write that down. So this song is called "The Brutal Age," and I had no idea what the hell I was going to do with it. Of course, I mean, because I don't. So here it is. Here's what I've come up with so far. And by so far, like I said, I've been writing this for 2 hours because it isn't working for me. And I had to take some stuff out. And I always like to include a few curse words in there just so people know that I wrote this. It wasn't AI that wrote this, because AI wouldn't write that. But here's what I have so far. And I'm about ready to go do another round. As you can see, I've had quite a few goes at this. Some of them I've liked. Some of them, I mean, there have been a couple of them I haven't. So this one is going to be a remix, I think. Well, let's just push play, see what's going on. See what it does. Why not? But welcome in, and thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate the company. And just want to say hi to everybody. Hope you all are doing okay. So we're going to wait for our little slot machine to finish, and here we go. Let's see what it is. You guys are the first to hear this, by the way.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire. Grapes of wrath.
I'm listening. Sorry to stop it in the middle of it. I'm going to be doing that quite frequently, so y'all buckle up. But as you can hear, I'm not real happy with. It's not very clear in the background, and I'm wondering if this one is any better. It's kind of still kind of weedy. I hear. I don't know. All right, let's go this one again. That's a little better, actually. Of the two of them, I think it's better.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire. Grapes of wrath won't pay for all the flat tires. Pay to play, you make me pay to let you swallow all my fire.
I'm gonna stop it here and explain this to you guys. There's nothing going on in my life that you need to be concerned about. This song is a work-related song, but it kind of turned to a relationship song, but really it was my gripe from work today, which I felt like I just don't belong there. I mean, I felt the lowest of the low when I left, and so this is kind of how I get out my feelings. This is kind of like my audio journal, as it were, a little bit. But it's a good challenge for me to come home and do something that I could actually do pretty well, at least I think. So at any rate, let's continue on. Let's continue on.
Stars and waves that spin me round, kiss my lips before I drown you out. Before I drown you out. 'Cause I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time, malevolence or mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage, still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
Nice. I just have to fix, I think that one spot. I'm not real happy with it. It doesn't lay well. It's supposed to lay well. It doesn't. It pisses me off because the last ones that I did of it laid fine. And all of a sudden it's not laying well anymore. But I love it when it gets down and through here. The verse I'm actually happy with, and it took a while for me. I had to cut out a lot of stuff out of that. It pisses me off that it's not doing that well though. And if I'm remixing it at this point, it's a remix of, hold on, what's the last one that I liked? Let's filter it out here. Ooh, I think it's this one. No, because this is remastered. It might be this one. Hold on. It's that one.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire. Grapes of wrath won't pay for all the flat tires. Pay to play,
See the
you
difference?
make me pay to let you touch
See, a lot of
my
difference.
fire. Stars and waves that spin me round, kiss my lips before I drown you out. Still waking up with these pretty little fists of rage. Welcome to the brutal age.
I'm glad I changed that.
I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious
A
time.
lot cut out of that.
Yeah, let me hear those sappy lines, 'cause I'm coming down. Yeah, just feel me shiver, it's going around. Just want you to deliver, don't get my hopes up one more fucking time. Malevolence or mass petulance, can't feel the pain no more, but you make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage, still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
I love the end of it, and I'm fighting a battle at this point because I don't want to let that go. Because if I go ahead and push create again, it could give me something that I just absolutely just, I've got a lot of time invested in this, and I don't want to lose those parts of it that I really like. But I can't use this one anymore because my lyrics have changed. However, I think they've changed a little bit. I mean, I could do their editor, but honestly, I find it better just to remix it and see what they come up with. Um, I really like what they've done here, though, and I think that kind of want to keep it, but I don't think it's going to lay well, unfortunately. I may have to scrap this and like start all over. Not all over, but let's I want to, what's this? Copy, save lyrics. Save my progress. I'm going to well, it's saved because I've switched it so much. Can we do, I don't want to do another one of these. Let me, simple, what am I doing? Sounds, don't need to. Hold on, I'm going to get my notepad out and copy these lyrics down so I have them, so when somebody accuses me of letting AI write my crap, I can say, nope, it's me. Yeah. So, yep. Da, 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 da. Oops, can't spell. I meant it to be a little bit darker than this, but I don't think I want it that dark. Okay, I saved it. All right, and what kind of thing have I got going on here? Copy that too. I should have just kept that up. I'm going to copy that down as well because just cause. I like what they kind of did, and uh-oh, what did it do? Undo. Why did it do that? It didn't do what I wanted it to, but that's okay. Oh, I just saved it. That's why, because I'm an idiot. I didn't copy it because, why would I do something like that? That would be too easy. All right. There we go. Very good. Very good. Copy, 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 paste, 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 save. All right. Yeah. Just want to make sure if you guys are there. Just want to say hi and everything like that. I usually keep my style influence and my audio influence like cranked up. Depending on the weirdness, if I'm doing a remix, obviously I'm going to keep it to a minimum. I don't want to do a remix. Let's see if I can. Give me this. Create. I don't want to do a cover. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't really, because I think that it's going to have to give me something else. Inspiration, mashup, audio, sample. Huh. I think I'm screwed. Ooh, instruments. Replace the song's instruments. You know, I'd like to kind of put a Chinese harp in there. That would be so weird. I do like this though. It's just that the one line that I really wanted to lay well, it just doesn't. And it kind of teased me off a little bit, but audio. Let's I don't want to create a hook. Can we there we go. Okay, I'm gonna tell it to give me something new. It's gonna give me the same, and I want Cathedral Hall tall reverb with airy bloom, because of course I do. This is gonna be completely different than that, and I'm kind of scared to try it out, but this is not a remix, so let's see what we get. Let's roll that dice. I always kind of liken Suno to a slot machine, a musical slot machine. And I like it because it gives me something that I probably never would have thought of most of the time, because I'm okay at writing songs for somebody else, or lyrics. I mean, I'm not the best at it, I'll admit. I just started not too long ago. So let's see what we got. It sounds too happy.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire. Grapes are...
It sounds too happy. I can't. Move on. Give me some melody line already. Oh, that's nice.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire.
Nope. Sorry, I got standards. Okay, I want it to be bittersweet. I don't want it to be happy. Sweet. Introspective. Now watch it screw the whole thing up. Melodic steel guitar fills, and yeah, that's what I asked for. That's what I asked for. And they added all the rest of this crap. Okay. We already filled that out, so I think we're good there. Let's hit it again, see what they give me. Hope you guys are doing well. I think I'm coming down with something, actually. My throat's been feeling kind of like it's about to have a sore throat. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's cross my fingers here. Something tells me that I'm just not going to like anything as well as the one that I've already got picked. I mean, I hope for better, you know, but hey. Ooh, nice. Stereo.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire.
Nope. Nope. If it doesn't lay well, it's not happening. Why is it all the same damn thing? Give me some variety. What the hell?
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire.
Nope. Okay, that's gonna be a hit point right there. Which sucks because I want that. I don't think I'm gonna give up on it. I may just have to see if I'm gonna have to learn how to edit this other one, I guess.
pay for all the flat tires. Pay to play, you make me pay to let you swallow all my fire. Stars and waves that spin me round, kiss my lips before I drown you out. Before I drown you out. 'Cause I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time, malevolence or mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more, but you're still making me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
Yeah, I think I like this one. I'll deal with it. Have to get used to it.
Just need someone to come and save me. Hold me close and say that I belong. I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time, malevolence or mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more, but you're still making me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. I love it. Um, Hold on for just a second. I may go. I've only got one screen happening right now, and I'd like to like show you guys what I'm doing. But I mean, I guess I could explain it while I'm doing it. That would be better. Hi to everybody. If you're here, if you're not, that's great too. If you're catching me on the replay, thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and first off, let me check my downloads file and make sure that I've got plenty of cool space in there. I do. I'm gonna I want to download. I'm going to download it as a wave audio. And while that's a happening, I'm going to go. Oops. Yeah, there you go. So that's cool. So I'm going to stop streaming Suno because at this point I'm done with my Suno. So where is it at is the question. Here it is. Stop the sharing. There it is. And I'm going to pull up Bandlab, which I have marked as Cakewalk Online. I'm going to log myself in real quick. Yeah, continue. Yeah, I know they haven't seen me in a while. They're like, what's going on with you? Where are you at? So get out of there. I am going to share from my StreamYard. So hopefully y'all can see this. New project. If y'all aren't familiar, I know that there's a lot of iOS people in here. And I love my iOS. Don't get me wrong. I lately I've been preferring in the last year or so. I just think that Bandlab right now is easier for me. GarageBand used to be very user friendly, and they are. I don't think they are anymore. Um, I need I need something small, easy things for me to do. So I'm gonna type it out. I'm gonna grab my I'm gonna grab this from my download folder where I downloaded it from. And I want to, first off, what I want to do is I want to, first off, get this out of my face. Secondly, do that. Cut off a little bit at the beginning. Let's look at it. I'm going to denoise it and see how much it cuts out. Let's listen to it. It might have taken out the reverb.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire.
I'm good with that. I'm gonna save this. Let me hold on. I'm gonna put some effects on it. We're gonna come down here to the effects section. You can see it's got auto pitch. I never mess with that. Editor, we might mess with that a little bit later. The only real complaint I have about Bandlab is that their fade outs suck ass. They really do. So as long as as long as you can figure out that you can do without it, or you can get around it, or make yourself happy some other way, I don't know. But I hate their fade outs. They've got one. Oops, sorry. They've got like one. Okay, so I've got my preset on here. I called it Rock 2, although it's changed so many times. I don't even know what it is. I just know that it's called, the one I usually use is this one. It's with comp, and basically it's probably got gain turned up. So I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to put the first one over to the right, the second one over to the left. I'm going to turn it down about half. And it's probably still going to be too loud though. So let's check it out, see what it does. Ooh, gain needs to come down on that. The way I do it is this. I'm going to focus my highs and mids to the one on the right, and my lower end is going to go to the left. We're going to do the mids like somewhere between. We're going to cut them up between the two, but for the lower end at this point, it's got way too much gain on it and not enough lower end, so I'm turning the gain down a bit. And I noticed that on their graphic EQ, the bass really booms, and I prefer this particular fader more than this one. Don't ask me for specifics. I have no idea. It's got a lot of mids on it.
Little girl.
Okay. I don't know what I want to do with this. I think I want something a little bit more like a long plate. Let's see what that does. This, I think, it barely has a lot going on. I'll turn it down a little bit. Maybe turn up the highs a bit. Let's see if that screws it up even more. It probably does. No, leave me alone.
She's dancing through the quagmire.
A little bit better.
Grapes of wrath won't pay for all the flat tires. Pay to play, you make me pay to let you swallow all my fire. Stars and waves that spin me round, kiss my lips before I drown you out.
Ooh.
Before I drown you out. 'Cause I'm waking up.
Oh, that's nice.
Underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time. feel the pain no more, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
That's a bit. Turn it down a little bit here. I like the bass end on that. This one up here. I don't really think it needs a lot of reverb. Just needs a little bit more.
Just need someone to come and save me.
I'm not gonna go any more but half up
Close
on
and
this.
say that I belong. I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time.
Decent.
Malevolence, a mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal,
I
yeah.
feel like I turned the mids down too much.
Living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age. I'm living in the brutal, yeah.
Nice.
I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
I'm gonna back that up. I think that's got a lot of mids in it right there. Hey, if you're just joining me, welcome in. If let me know if you can hear this and all that good, fun, happy stuff. You know how it goes. Just wanted to say hi. Felt like doing this tonight, and thanks if you're hanging out.
You still make me flinch, but you
guys are the first to hear this, by the way.
Still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage.
I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna save it. But what I want is I want a little bit more of a dynamic range on this. So I want to duplicate that and this one, and I'm going to turn these all the way to the sides probably, because I really want that to stand out. Yeah, watch me mess it up. That's what you do here, you know. Okay, let's go see what it does. Yeah, those mids are high. Turn down that.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire. Grapes of wrath won't pay for all the flat tires.
Turn it down.
Pay to play, you make me pay to let you swallow all my fire. Stars and waves that spin me round, kiss my lips before I drown you out. Before I drown you out. 'Cause I'm waking up
Nice.
underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time. Malevolence or mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more.
Okay, if obviously, you know, if I was really recording something, you know, I have to do this a certain way right now because it's all mushed together. But if it were separate tracks, obviously I would do more of a dynamic range on this. Weirdly enough, I'm I'm going to have to put some stuff in here. Not weirdly enough necessarily, but I feel like I want to. So let's back up a little bit. And I want to go to Bandlab sounds. We're in the key of what? B flat major? Oh, that sucks. Of course we are. Couldn't be easy. My sounds. Which ones do I like? Let's see, favorites. I don't really know what I want. I think I want some chimes, bells, tinker bells kind of thing. Maybe even jingle bells if I can get it in the right BPM. Hold on. How about we do this? Jingle bells. Let's see what it does. Favorite packs, favorite samples. No, I want jing, 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 jing. This is crazy stupid. Oh, that's kind of cool. No. Well, let's go back and filter some more. Let's put in a BPM. I'm probably not going to get anything for it, or that's going to align with what I want. But 120, 20, 20, 20, 20. Apply. See what I got. Yeah, that's what I thought. Interesting. Nope. That's a minor though. Let's see. It's 143 BPM. Forget that. What else we got? I just may have to go chimes. Jingle bells aren't going to be working for me today. Oh, we got this. Ooh, fun. Let's put this over here. Because why the hell not at this point, right?
Waves that spin me round, kiss my lips before I drown you out. Before I drown you out. 'Cause I'm waking up underneath the covers.
Kind of takes away from it though, doesn't it? Takes away from the I kind of like it how it is, but I think we got bells. Let's see what we got. Nope. Tinkerbell. Keep coming back to that one. Nope. Nope. Let's forget this. Let's see what else we come up with. That's kind of interesting. I kind of like that a bit. Ooh. Oh, hell. Talk about feeling Christmassy, man. Yeah, I don't know. Nope. Hell no. I don't know if I think it's going to take away from it. I don't want to take away from the lyrics of it or the emotion of it, and I think almost anything I'm going to put in here probably is going to do that. Let's see what we got here. Glitter. Hell no. We don't need a glissando. No, we're good. Wow. I used that on one of mine, this one. It was pretty cool. No. Give me filter the key. Hate to do it, but E flat. Guessing it's major. Yes, let's do that. Okay, well, it had a thing here for me that told me to apply it. Got nothing. That sucks ass. Yeah, I'm not thinking that. I think I'm going to leave it as is for now. I may have to come up with something myself on it. I mean, perish the thought, right? I'm pretty happy with this as it is, so I'm going to leave that alone for now.
Waves that spin me round, kiss my lips before I drown you out. Before I drown you out. 'Cause I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time, malevolence or mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
That's better. Oh, did it on the wrong one. Damn it.
Just need someone to come and save me. Hold me close and say
I was having a rough
that
day today, y'all. Don't judge.
belong. I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time, malevolence or mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living.
Ooh. Let's see. What did I just do? I think I turned up the highs, and I don't want to do that. I was pretty happy with it. I should have just left it as it is. Story of my life.
More, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age. 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 I'm living in living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
Okay. Let's see. I think, I hate to do it, but I gotta take down the gain on this. Just a bit, just a touch.
Can't feel the pain no more, but you're still making me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living
a decent halfway ending on it. Alright, well, we haven't mastered it yet. And of course, this is just kind of my first go around with it. So what I may end up doing is, I do quite often, is, this is why I have SoundCloud. I don't really care much for SoundCloud, but it does offer me the ability to put it up there to get a little bit of feedback from it. And not only that, but I play it in my car when I go wherever it is, and I scrutinize it in the car. So maybe that's incorrect for me to do that, but I'm not a studio type person. So it's just, I mean, my way of thinking is this: I listen to music in the car. If it sounds good on my phone, if it sounds good on my car, I'm good with it. So let's check out what they've got regarding the mastering suite on this. And again, I'm sure that those of you who are more experienced studio people, I'm sorry, it's late, I can't think. Yeah, those of you who have been in the studio for years, this is a piece of shit, but I need something easy, so here we go. So normally when I come in here, like, I like the cinematic one. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do on it. I may go for clarity. Either way, let's just pick one, and we'll do auto input gain. It normally tells me like negative 4.5 or something. So let's just see what it does. It does a pretty good job, I mean, for what it is. And yes, at some point I'm going to like do real recording, I promise you, but not today because I had to get this out. Let's see what it did. Nope. Kind of like that.
Little girl, she's dancing through the quagmire.
Nice bass on that.
Grapes of wrath won't pay for all the flat tires.
Maybe too much.
Pay to play, you make me pay to let you swallow all my fire. Stars and waves that spin me round, kiss my lips before I drown you out. Before I drown you out.
Hold on, I'm gonna go with that.
'Cause I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time, malevolence or mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
I like that. I feel like I want a bell in there though. Like just every now and again on the beat.
Just need someone to come and save me. Hold me close and say that I belong. I'm waking up underneath the covers we making up. Are you gonna be my lover? You taking up all my pretentious time, malevolence
Nice.
or mass petulance. Can't feel the pain no more, but you still making me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage.
Maybe a bit much. Maybe a bit much. turn this one down a bit. Just a tad.
All our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on you.
One thing about this, about Bandlab that I also don't like is you think that if you just want to push the back button, don't don't effing do it. Don't do it because it's not good. Like it will totally take you out of all of what you just did down in here, and it will take you like it'll take away like your tracks and stuff, like before you put them in there. And it's like, what is this? Really? I've had that happen to me before. Boy, was I pissed. Um, let's mute this one. Actually, I don't need to. I could just solo this one.
Malevolence, a mass petulance. Can feel the pain no more, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm
Wow.
living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
Um, I hate to do this. This is already all the way down. I'm just gonna, just for grins and giggles, I want to see what it would do.
The pain no more, but you still make me flinch. But all our whispers still can't turn that page. Still waking up with fists of rage. Still trapped here on your gilded stage. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal, yeah. I'm living in the brutal age.
Pretty happy with that. I mean, for Suno, it's about as good as you're gonna get. I mean, I could have gone back into Suno and got all the stems for it, and sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. And unfortunately, a lot of Suno stuff, the reason it has the reputation that it does have is because you can't really fix it. You can't polish it. Let's just say that. Y'all know the saying that I'm talking about too. That being said, though, I'm pretty happy with what I got. So I'm going to delete the one in my download folder that I got from Suno. And I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna download this. And I don't know, I might come back to it, and I feel like I could add some guitar harmonics in there somehow. And it would be really cool. But I'm not going to do that tonight. But just to give you a brief overview, I want to change this a little bit more than it is before I put it out. And I mean, show it off to people. Let's just put it that way. I want to change it up a little bit. I'm feeling like it does need some chimes somewhere, like a chime on the beat, like a chime, like a straight B flat, like all the way through, or whatever kind of chime that would just take it all the way through. I want a nice steady rhythm to it, but I want all the fairy dust and all that cool happy shit as well. So I might mess with it a little bit more, but I'm not going to do anything more with it tonight. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. And thank you so much for being here and keeping me company. Love you guys, and we'll talk soon. See ya.